honestly weird looking people. So Abdul, I've put a lot of input in this, and I am going to be getting onto Shias pretending to be Sunnis. But before I get onto that, I want to hear your point of view on everything I have said. What do you think? So we're going to start off with gang. What do you think about gang guiding a new generation? This whole guiding a new generation. I've given him a new name called grinding a new Gandu. Now, grinding a new Gandu means a batty boy, batty man, a homo. So I think every time a new person goes on their panel, they're just grinding up with BS. Only
Yeah,
only
man.
Jedi Jedi takes it up the boat. The rest of them is questionable.
Yeah,
So
man.
what's
Look,
what's
man.
your take on the people on the panel and on Raspect's panel? What's your take on them? And what's your take on Gang?
Yeah, okay. Let me start off with gang, right? You know, it is what it is, man. Like when they first started out, right? Alhamdulillah, I said, well, the brothers got potential if they sincere. They care about the people. They care about these black youth stabbing them up, stabbing each other up in the streets and things of that nature. Alhamdulillah, that's cool, right? There's no problem. I support it 100%. You know what I mean? And then I seen a situation where they invited Ali Dawa to come to the G Circle. I don't know why. Like, if the G Circle is about all black people, you got to be black to be in the G Circle. Why invite Ali Dawa? But anyway, they invited him. And then when he came there, the homosexual pole dancer, dismissed Ali Dawa and played him out. So right
Yeah,
there, when I seen that, I was like, that's fugazi to me. That's crazy right there. You know what I'm saying? So right there, I was looking at him sideways, and it just looked like a fugazi situation. Like the brothers is not really about what they talking about. Because you seen them doing marches and stuff, protesting. Some people had complaints about them, blocking up the traffic, messing up the traffic and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But
yeah. I mean, yeah, I seen that as well. I seen them, march around the streets, and you seen Raspect having a speech around the streets, and you seen Raspect having a CJ jumping up and down. You see him jumping up and down, and he's got his fake shades on, his fake Armani shades, that he got from Poundland, and he's jumping up and down like a cheerleader. And then you got all the other gang walking, and what's that other Moroccan guy? That Moroccan guy who's like, I don't know if he's Moroccan or not. Yeah, he pushed Callum in the face, and he's like, guy dig, a new generation, guy dig. Sound like a straight crackhead, man. Like he's just come out of a crack house or something. And I don't see why people like him are in there trying to fight their battles. It's just ludicrous, man. It's ludicrous. So what do you think of? Okay, let's talk about the panel. The panel people. Let's talk about
yeah,
Respect. Let's start from Respect.
but
What do
yeah,
you
hold on,
think
hold
of
on.
Respect?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. Let me finish up on gang though.
All right, go
So
on then. Yeah, yeah, go on,
yeah,
go
yeah,
on, go on,
yeah.
go on.
So I see the brothers marching and this and that. I'm like, okay, cool. So for me, I'm still got my eyes open. It remains to be seen, like what's they really about.
Mhm.
Then it dawned on me, and I seen what they was really about because once old girl came into the picture, you know what I'm saying, and she manipulated Raspect. I seen Raspect just do a 360. I seen him turn into an individual that basically I didn't recognize anymore. Because before that, you know, he was alright to me, like, okay, whatever, he's a Rastafari, whatever. He got his own views and stuff. I seen him, having respectful debates and things of that nature and this and that. I never agree with everything he said, obviously, but he was alright to me, like, he's okay. But then he just turned into this individual that I couldn't recognize. And this is the same guy that's crying righteousness and all this and that, but he's backing up this girl that has absolutely no dalil. And if you're somebody that's saying that you're righteous and all this and that, how can you back somebody up with such a serious allegation without no evidence? You understand what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
for me, when I saw that, I said, well, they ain't about nothing. They ain't about God in no new generation because everything went into the toilet. And they ain't about God in no new generation because everything went into the toilet. He flushed his morals down the toilet. There was no more marches or nothing like that. All the gang activity went out the window, literally. And it was all about doing this girl's bidding. You understand what I'm saying? And slandering people and backing up her lies. You understand what I'm saying? That's when I knew that gang was full of shit. Then on top of that, the sincere brothers in gang that was down with it and believed in, you know, what was purported to be as the cause and the mission for gang, they left him and they started separating themselves from him because they see the same thing that I saw. That homeboy was on
Mm,
some BS. You understand what I'm saying? You can't
bad
call
boy.
yourself righteous and all that, and you're backing this girl up, and there's no dalil, no evidence
Yeah.
at all. So, you know, I said to myself, even before we got the dalil with the 2530, I said to myself, he must be sleeping with the girl. And plus, I was in the background in the hangouts and stuff, and I was getting the information there. You understand what I'm saying? I knew what was going on there. So 1 + 1 = 2, not 11. So I had already figured it out. That's why he's backing the girl and loving her up because he's sleeping with this broad. You understand what I'm saying? So that's when I seen the hypocrisy with gang fully come out 100%. You understand?
Now I'm starting to feel like, see, Jedi, pole dancer, gay sites. Look, this is a message to you. Don't forget, Jedi. Raspect chose the Shias and this woman over you. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. But this is the very same guy. Okay, shall we go onto the panel? Shall we go onto the panel?
Okay,
The
yeah,
panel
yeah, yeah.
people.
Let's do that.
Okay, let's start with Raspect. What do you whatever when I say Raspect, what comes into your mind?
A hypocrite, a monathic, straight up and
Mm.
down, 100%, in every sense of the word.
Do you know
Period,
what comes
bro.
into my mind? Do you know what comes into my mind?
Yeah.
Donkey's teeth. Donkey's teeth. Obviously, donkey comes into my mind when I see Respect or donkeyness. He comes into my mind when I see Respect or donkeyness. You know,
Yeah,
so
he
you
moving like
consider
one.
him to be a munafiq. A munafiq. You consider him to be a munafiq, yeah?
Yeah, one
I
thousand
consider him,
percent, man.
yeah, I consider him to be a kafir, a full-on donkey brain. Okay,
Well,
then
he's a
let's go on to
kafir
the
as
next person.
well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. We both agree on that. Alhamdulillah, we got pure bara for people like him. Okay, then let's go on to the next one. Isa Frimpong. You know that dude on Chicken
Shia
Corner with
Isa.
that? No, not Shia Isa. No. Oh, he's. Nah, let's not even go to him. He's like, but I think he's a good representative of the Shias, by the way. Anyways, Isa Frimpong. The one that's called it basically says that if he was on the panel, he'll tell me to shut up, and by the way, he gave excuse to Naifa when she says F la ilaha illallah. He gave excuse to her,
Oh, this
and
is
this guy's
the black Isa. He's supposed to be like a Sunni or something like that.
yeah, Salafi. Yeah, he calls himself a Salafi, and
Oh,
he
he's a
claims
Salafi. He's a black first Salafi.
yeah, that's what he claims to be. Yeah,
How does that even make sense? He's black first, but he's Salafi. Like, where they do that at? How did that
I
even?
don't,
How did? How could you mention that in the same sentence? You call
so
yourself Salafi, but you black first. So you
so
put your
I'm right then.
Islam on a back burner.
Right, so I'm right then. So he is secularist.
Yeah, I don't know what he is. He sounds like a nationalist, which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
which
yeah,
is a
secularist.
crime in Islam, which is forbidden in Islam.
100%, I agree with that. Yeah, 100%. So let me tell you briefly about this piece of crap. He basically said that if he was on the panel with me on that day, he would tell me to shut up, and he would tell me to do this, and he wants to fight with brother Omar.
Wait a minute. He wouldn't tell Naitha to shut up for saying F la ilaha illallah. He ain't gonna tell her nothing, but he gonna tell you to shut up, right? Okay, go on.
Yep, and he wants to fight with brother Omar.
Yeah, why? Because he said the N word.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, apparently it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Well, apparently it's I don't know. I don't know why he said it, but he wants to fight with brother Omar. He goes, if I see brother Omar, I'll fight him. Apparently that's what I'm saying. I don't know how true it is, but if somebody in the comment, I read it in the comments. If somebody can confirm that,
Mm, mm. Yeah,
um,
man.
but
What
but
what
but
what can I say to
nevertheless,
that, man? Like, all I could, if it's true, if he want to fight Omar, you know what I'm saying? As Omar is his Muslim brother, I would say pull up on him and talk to him about why is he saying the N word? What's wrong with him? What's going on? Why is he using that in the public? You understand what I'm saying? What's happening with it? The Omar can tell him about how these black racists is coming for him, threatening his life, calling him names, calling him the P word and doing all this filthy, nasty stuff to him. And then they can have a dialogue and get an understanding. And maybe Esau, if he really cared about it, he could just advise him stop, saying the N word in public, because people don't understand or recognize that you're directing that towards your enemies who are some black racists, and they are the N word. I agree with Omar. The people he's specifically talking about, they are the N word. And Omar is not a racist. He's not talking about every single black person on the face of the planet Earth. He's talking about his enemies that's dissing him, disrespecting him, threatening him, and calling him the P word. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm,
So
gotcha.
I would, personally, I would advise him just stop saying the N word in public, because people can't decipher, whether you talk about every black person on the planet Earth or whether you directing that towards your enemies. Just don't use it in public. You're confusing the people. You cause a fitna when you use that word in the public. Speak to your brother. Show him love. You understand what I'm
Mm,
saying? That's all he got to do if he really cared about him. But talking about he want to fight him, he don't want to fight these filthy, nasty kafirs that's out here disrespecting Muslims. He don't want to fight Jedi for turning on Shiny X camera, exposing the sister. He don't want to fight Jedi for that, though. He don't want to fight Jedi for pushing Abu Taha, disrespecting him. He don't want to fight Jedi
mm,
for disrespecting Zachariah,
mm.
smacking up his glasses and stuff. He don't want to fight Raspect for teaching fake Islam. He don't want to fight Raspect for teaching fake Islam and slandering Muslims on his panel. So I don't understand these people, man. I don't know.
Exactly. This is exactly what I was saying about this Isa Frimpong. Um, what is it? What is he? Like you said, black nationalist. That you say, I believe he's a secularist, and I believe he's a murji. I believe he has a lot of irja in him. He's like, oh, you can't basically, you don't know what's in Raspect's heart, and this. Oh, go away with your garbage. Anyway, the next one. I don't want to waste my time on this dog. Anyways, Naifa, the Islamophobe, which she's the one that basically said the F la ilaha illallah. What is your take on that?
Yeah, it was disgusting what she said. It was a filthy, despicable statement. You understand what I'm saying? And of course, she don't rate Islam, obviously, because she's, said many things against Islam. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm, basically, quote unquote, cool with the sister, right? Because when I talk to her one on one, it's normal conversations and stuff like that. But what she said was filthy. It was wicked. It was evil. It was disgusting. It's a reflection of her true nature, how she really feel about the Muslims. And I'll give her the respect. At least she's brave enough to come out with it, unlike the other Islamophobes and the filthy, dirty Kafirs that's on the panel with her. That
Mm,
fake like they, cool with Islam and stuff, but they agree with everything that Nanita is saying and says. Dissing Islam and going against Islam. They all in bed together. They got the same mentality. But she's the only one bold enough to come out and say it. And old girl, chopped her up and made a little video about her, exposing the hypocrisy of Raspect, how he didn't pull up on her for doing that. But he's claimed all this righteousness and all this BS. You understand what I'm saying? He's defending them, making excuses for her. Then you got these chocolate Muslims making excuses for her. But
yeah,
then these
exactly.
chocolate Muslims will attack other Muslims if they do something or make a mistake or something. You get me? So it is what it is, man. It was disgusting what she said, man.